Hi everyone, this is Dr. Wood, your youth director. I am hoping that you all have had a wonderful week, and I certainly hope that you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day coming up this Sunday. Remember, one of our first lessons was to love thy neighbor, and so remember to spread love this season, spread love all throughout the year, showing acts of kindness, showing generosity towards all those who come in your path. Today's lesson is from Psalm 139:14. Something really struck me. It is Black History Month, and I really felt the need to go over something really special with you all, and that is that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So Psalms 139 verse 14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. That comes from the NIV version. Here's another version, the King James Version. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. So that kind of reminds me of another lesson we had, which is how we are made in God's image. Ultimately, I want you to know how important you are and how marvelous you are in God's eyes. So never doubt yourself, never doubt your capabilities, your abilities, never doubt who you are and what you are and whose you are. And for this month of February, Black History Month, which in my opinion really never stops. It's just one month that we acknowledge it, but I believe that all months are Black History Month, okay? So let's not forget that either. I do want you to just really dwell on and appreciate how wonderful we are as a race of people, and you are a part of that race. Black race, African American, and then generally speaking, the human race. So I have a poem that I feel embodies what I'm trying to get across to you all tonight. So let's take a listen, and I do hope that you appreciate it. And again, we're celebrating Black History Month, but we're also celebrating how marvelous we are, how wonderful we are, how fearfully and wonderfully we are made. The title of this poem is Black is Beautiful by Sharon D. Brown Rogers. Black is as beautiful as a bed of milky white clouds. Black is as beautiful as soft newborn baby hair. Black is as beautiful as standing up for what is right. Black is as beautiful as trying on grandmother's classy hats. Black is as beautiful as you and I saying hi. Black is as beautiful as two sisters walking hand in hand. Black is as beautiful as wading in a pond on a hot summer day. Black is as beautiful as you holding your baby for the very first time. Black is as beautiful as saying, I miss you. Black is as beautiful as going fishing with your dad. Black is as beautiful as calling your mother on her birthday. Black is as beautiful as two brothers playing basketball. Black is as beautiful as braiding your sister's hair. Black is as beautiful as grandpa taking you to the park. Black is as beautiful as the sweet sound of a saxophone playing. Black is as beautiful as eating mom's never-fails caramel cake. Black is as beautiful as the bright rising sun. Black is as beautiful as a simple kiss placed on the forehead. Black is as beautiful as lilies on Easter morning. Black is as beautiful as saying, I love you. Black is me, and I am beautiful. I do hope that you are able to reflect on that poem, and I hope that you really listen to what the poem is about. It's about taking pride in who you are. It's about taking pride in your race. It's about taking pride in the fact that Black is beautiful. And no matter what's going on in the world today, the circumstances that you are faced with, the oppression that seems to continuously run rampant sometimes, we want to make sure that you guys as youth understand that your Black is beautiful. And again, relating this all back to Psalm 139 verse 14, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So you are too very beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God did not create any mistakes. Please know that and please understand that. And as we continue throughout this month, I want you to share that with your friends, share that with your family, because sometimes we are in question as to whether or not we are truly beautiful and whether or not our skin complexion is correct according to others, whether or not we're light enough, whether or not we're too dark. There's so many things that we question about ourselves, and I just wanted to take the time to remind you that you are beautiful, you are wonderfully and fearfully made, and ultimately, as the poet states, Black is beautiful. So before we end, I want to make sure that we end on a biblical note. Again, the scripture is Psalm 139 and 14. And I found something interesting about what that all means. And I want to read it to you because I really feel that it ties up the importance of this lesson overall. Even though I read you a poem, I still want you to understand the biblical aspects of that scripture. And I want you to take both of them with you as you progress throughout your journey in life. So Psalm 139 and 14, what does it mean? So contemplating the fact that God wove him together in his mother's womb, David praised God for his omnipotent act of creation. He especially notes how God's creative power is beyond human comprehension. The human body that God created in the womb is indeed wonderfully made. For instance, the heart beats about 70 times per minute and pumps about 2,000 gallons, 7,500 liters of blood per day. An average body contains nearly 100 trillion cells. The brain contains 100 billion nerve cells. Human kidneys process daily about 130 quarts, about 123 liters of blood to filter out waste and water. Our skeletal system has 206 bones connected to an intricate system of tendons, cartilage, and ligaments. The skeletal system not only enables us to move, but also helps to produce blood, and it stores calcium. David recognized God's creation of man was both marvelous and distinct from the creation of everything else. No two persons are completely identical, and human beings are distinct from animals. David was fully convinced that God had fearfully and wonderfully made him. He wrote, "My soul knows it very well." So, I want you guys to dwell on that. Remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I keep repeating it because it is so important for you to understand as you go through life, to never forget whose you are and who you represent. And ultimately, as we go through Black History Month, I don't want you to lose sight of who you are and whose you are in regards to what you guys can bring to the table. Black is beautiful.